Propaganda alert. This is Law and Society. Please subscribe. Let's talk about propagandists. Purveyors of propaganda can never lead real grassroots intellectual movements. But that's what propagandists keep trying to do. In the process, they become champions of a form of populism that never delivers. They put on the veneer of populism to promote their capitalism, not just for money, but also your time and space in your brain. In its most utilitarian form, populism lifts people up. In its corrupt form, it keeps victims captives of false promises, doubt, and false hope. Propagandists are predators who prey on ignorance. They turn ignorance into a tool they exploit to draw people to their sensational alternative universes. They create the aura of intellectual discussion when what they're really doing is filling the airwaves with confusion. This does society no good. And fans of Joe Rogan and others like him are slowly figuring it out. I'm using Joe Rogan here as a proxy for all like him who have mastered the art of pseudo-intellectualism to lift themselves up at the cost of truth and the bigger picture. That's why you see Rogan et al. Throwing dramatic tantrums and pretending like nobody foresaw what Donald Trump's regime is doing to the world and our country. Rogan and his ilk are losing their audience. But Rogan and others didn't have to foresee anything. Hundreds of historians, lawyers, honest public servants, and concerned citizens warned over and over again. Rogan and others chose to not listen and endorse Donald Trump. And now many of them are pretending that nobody could have foreseen what we are experiencing today. At best, it is irresponsible. And frankly speaking, Joe Rogan's exercise of his free speech rights encumbers the rights of millions to know the truth so they may decide for themselves, so they may choose for themselves what best suits them and their loved ones. Lies, propaganda, false narratives, all protected by the First Amendment, unless they rise to the level of incitement or fraud. Joe Rogan and his brand of propagandists should be aware of those limits. It is a disservice to society, a betrayal of the spirit of community and the greater good when influencers like Rogan exploit their massive platforms to disinform people and hide behind First Amendment protection. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you soon.